episode of Frozen Fundamentals. This week's episode is brought to you by
Flames and boxing gloves. Barber Joe Shadden says this building was a gas station 100 years ago. Today, a conversation piece. People love it. Kids come in here, give us something to look at.
Welcome to Frozen Fundamentals with Laura and Sarah. Today we're going to talk about the perfect winter coat to have, your basic car essentials for winter needs, and the best hot chocolate around for the holidays. First of all, we'll start with our winter coats. This North Face jacket is the perfect option when you need to run a simple errand downtown or go pick up your kids from school. It's light and it is water resistant and a good windbreaker. But North Face is not the only option. Columbia makes a wonderful brand jacket that is very universal.
I know, I do like my jacket like that. So our next jacket that we're going to talk about is just your basic winter coat. So this one happens to come in red, but they come in all different colors and all different brands. Columbia makes them. This one is Chaps. I know LL Bean makes them. And they really can be used for anything. Whether you're going out sledding with your children or you just need to run a quick errand at the store, this kind of jacket will do you good in pretty much any winter circumstance.
Especially when it gets chilly like it has been. For those high school students out there, they may be sporting their school letter jacket. These are more than just retro now. They are very nice and warm and sturdy. So if you want to find a good gift for your kids, purchase them a letter jacket. It will be well worth the money.
And I do think letter jackets are really coming back into style. They were out of style for a while, but they're really becoming fashionable now, don't you think?
Yeah, even for the girls.
So our final jacket today will be the pea coat, and this one happens to be pink, but typically they are black. And it's whether you're going out on a Saturday night date with your special someone or if you're going to church on Sunday morning, this jacket will work very well and go with your nice clothes and just add that perfect touch.
Very well worth it. Everyone needs to have a good pea coat in their closet.
So now we're going to move on to winter car essentials. The number one thing that you need to keep in your car and with you is your cell phone. It doesn't have to be a fancy smartphone. This one or a flip phone will be just fine, but if something happens, you need to have a way to contact somebody to help you. Another winter essential is an ice scraper. Now, this one, you can go cheap and just get the scraper, or you can get this one, which comes with a brush on the other side, so that you can sweep off all that excess snow.
They're really a good lifesaver when it snows while you're at work and then you have 6 inches of snow to brush off your car.
Very true. Another thing that you should have in your car is a first aid kit, and this isn't just for the winter, it is for all year round. Now, kitty litter is something odd you might think to have in your car, but if you get stuck in the winter, you might want to put some kitty litter on the snow so you can have traction for your tires.
Yeah, that's Grandma's hint for you.
Now, a flashlight is also very important. I have 2 different kinds here. I have a mag light and then just a simple travel flashlight. The mag light is very heavy duty and would be used more for if you're trying to find something outside or shine something outside. This travel flashlight is more if you maybe drop your keys or your credit card inside your car. But both are very helpful. Our next item is jumper cables. Now, jumper cables, they can be a lifesaver as well. Everyone should have one in your car because your car might break down or someone else's in the parking lot might break down, and no one wants to be stranded with a car that won't start.
It's also important to know how to use your jumper cables. They're kind of pointless if you don't know how to use them.
Very true. Now our final little bit here of your winter car essentials is the things that will keep you warm. You should always have a good pair of gloves in your glove compartment, as well as a hat to keep your ears and head warm. Now the final thing that you should keep in your car is a blanket. You probably don't want to wrap up in a blanket while you're driving, but if something would happen and you would get stranded, a blanket will definitely keep you warm.
That's a very good tip. And it might even help keep your other passengers more comfortable too on those cold, chilly days. Next, we're going to move to the best hot chocolate options for you. Whether you're planning to serve just one single serving of hot chocolate mix or you want to feed a whole crowd, Swiss Miss has the perfect option. You can buy a large value-sized container of Swiss Miss or Nestle brand, but if you're planning to feed a lot more, this is the better option. Sometimes people just want one serving to take with them to work or after a quick getaway. This is a good option too. They come in single serve packets where all you have to do is heat up water and add your mix and you have your perfect hot chocolate mix. Some kids don't really like the hotness of hot chocolate, so good chocolate milk with Hershey's syrup is a great option. Maybe they just want warm milk, so you can just warm up your cup of milk in the microwave and add some chocolate syrup for your little kiddos. Some people want a more gourmet option of hot chocolate. Williams Soma hot chocolate shavings is a great option. It requires a little more work because you have to heat up your milk on the stove and whisk in the chocolate mix, but it is a great investment of your time. It is delicious.
So you think that extra time and money pays off for the delectable taste?
Yes, I don't know if I'd want to make this for 20 people, but if I'm just making it for 2, it is well worth your time. Add a little whipped cream on top. Oh, it's to die for. Some people don't want to travel out to Starbucks either for their hot chocolate peppermint mix. So Starbucks has also come up with a new mixture and brought their hot chocolate mix to you. So you don't have to venture out on those cold winter days. You can make your own hot chocolate mix at home.
Do you think that's comparable with the Starbucks that they sell, or do you think you have to step down a little?
I think it is very much comparable. You can make it at home, so then you don't have to go out. And some days, that is the perfect option.
It is. So that is it for Frozen Fundamentals with Laura and Sarah. We hope you learned a lot and can put this information to good use. Frozen Fundamentals would like to thank Doritos and Weight Watchers Smart Ones for their generous support. Is this you, always searching for the unhealthy comfort food? That used to be me. Make the healthier choice. I lost 138 pounds just by eating Weight Watchers Smart Ones. It's time to get your life back on track. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Frozen Fundamentals. Tune in next week to learn about which snow shovel to use for your driveway.